Companions. They aren't as good as the main protagonists who follow you around like a lost puppy, and, in Fallout 4's case, sometimes are lost puppies. The unwavering faithfulness of a protagonist has long been a staple in most video game titles, and with their popularity being as high as ever in the video game space, here are our favourite and most memorable video game companion characters. We'll start with Bioshock Infinite's Elizabeth, a young lady with a love for reading, exploring the city, and, ripping holes in the fabric of reality. You first meet Elizabeth on Monument Island, where she's going about her daily business, singing, dancing, creating hyperdimensional wormholes, and waiting for a knight in shining armour to rescue her. And that's where you come in. Elizabeth isn't the primary character in Bioshock Infinite, but she definitely takes centre stage above everyone else. There's a giant mechanised bird, for God's sakes, that protects her. She must be important. Another important companion can be seen in the form of The Last of Us' potty-mouthed teen, Ellie. At a mere 14 years old, Ellie is plunged into a crumbling, dystopian world full of infected mutant fungi monsters who want nothing more than to make a meal out of your face. Yum. Because of this, Ellie has been forced to mature and been carved into a no-nonsense survivor, showing sheer wit and determination in even the most intense of scenarios, which makes her one of the coolest and most badass companions to have with you on your journey. Remember what I said about her being important? Play to the end of The Last of Us and you'll find out why. Speaking of journeys, 2012's PlayStation exclusive aptly named Journey was another game that featured a companion character, but this time round there was a big twist. That companion was another player. Indeed, perhaps the most innovative character you'll find on this list was the fact that the companion character within Journey was not a scripted AI, it was another player, with feelings, with emotion, with life, and with another DualShock controller. Journey was groundbreaking for silently uniting players with a common goal, to reach the summit in the distance and complete their adventure. It was really a beautiful moment once you connected with another player, and that sort of silent connection, that acknowledgement is something that I don't think we'll ever see matched for a long time. Hey listen, have you ever heard of a certain blue twinkling fairy called Navi? Of course you have. Navi is by far one of the most annoying and infuriating characters of all time. Before there was Claptrap, there was Navi. It wasn't necessarily her purpose in the game, it was her godforsaken voice. Next time you're sat in your room and a pesky housefly gets in, imagine that fly had a voice, and that voice was pitched up 20 gazillion times, and was only capable of stating, "Hey, listen," over and over again. We wouldn't blame you if you ended up burning your goddamn house down, she was that annoying. And last but not least, we have Clementine. The Walking Dead was full of characters who were either trustworthy or absolute assholes, and to be honest, the latter was mostly correct. But Clementine was different. She was lovely, and we spent most of our in-game time sworn to her protection. She evolved from a curly-haired, baseball cap-wearing innocent to a curly-haired, baseball cap-wearing, fully-fledged badass. And for that, she deserves her spot on this list as one of the most memorable gaming companions of all time. So those are just a selection of our favourite video game companions of all time, but who are yours? Leave a comment down below, and for more feature videos from us, make sure you keep it here with Checkpoint.